The Earth is warming and humans are at least partly responsible for this. It is important to understand the causes, effects and intricacies of global warming so that we can fight for the health of our planet. Global warming is a long-term warming of the global temperature of the planet. Although this warming trend has been underway for a long time, its speed has increased significantly over the past 100 years due to the burning of fossil fuels. As the human population grew, so did the amount of fossil fuels burned. Fossil fuels include coal, oil and natural gas, and burning them creates what is known as the greenhouse effect in the Earth's atmosphere. The greenhouse effect occurs when the sun's rays enter the atmosphere. However, since this heat is reflected off the surface, it cannot escape into space. The gases produced when fossil fuels are burned prevent heat from escaping into the atmosphere. These greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, water vapor, methane and nitrous oxide. Excess heat in the atmosphere has caused the average global temperature to rise over time, also known as global warming. Global warming has brought with it another problem called climate change. Sometimes these terms are used interchangeably, but they are different. Climate change refers to changes in weather conditions and growing seasons around the world. It also refers to sea level rise caused by the expansion of warmer seas and the melting of ice caps and glaciers. Global warming is leading to climate change that poses serious threats to life on Earth in the form of widespread flooding and extreme weather conditions. Scientists continue to study global warming and its effects on the Earth. Greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that occurs when certain gases in the Earth's atmosphere trap heat from the sun. This process is essential for life on Earth as it keeps the planet warm enough to sustain living organisms. Human-induced global warming. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas, have significantly increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. This has intensified the natural greenhouse effect, leading to a rise in global temperatures. Consequences of global warming. The impacts of global warming are widespread and varied. They include rising temperatures, melting ice caps and glaciers, sea level rise, shifts in weather patterns, increased frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, disruptions to ecosystems, and threats to biodiversity. Climate mitigation. Mitigating global warming involves reducing greenhouse gas emissions to limit the extent of climate change. This can be achieved through various measures such as transitioning to renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, promoting sustainable transportation, and implementing policies that encourage carbon pricing and emissions reductions. Climate adaptation. In addition to mitigation efforts, adapting to the changes brought about by global warming is crucial. This involves developing strategies to cope with rising sea levels, changing agricultural patterns, water scarcity, and the impacts on human communities and infrastructure. International cooperation. Addressing global warming requires international cooperation and collective action. The United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, and the Paris Agreement are international treaties aimed at mitigating climate change and assisting countries in adapting to its impacts. Individual actions. Individuals can contribute to the fight against global warming by making sustainable choices in their daily lives. This includes conserving energy, reducing waste, using public transportation or carpooling, supporting renewable energy initiatives, and advocating for environmentally friendly policies. It is important to note that the scientific consensus supports the understanding that human activities are a significant driver of global warming. Continuous research, awareness, and collective efforts are necessary to address this pressing global issue and protect the health of our planet.